Let's start setting up.
Okay. APU on the buses. I'm out for the walk around.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Turkish Virtual. Passengers are kindly invited to the gates, please.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Thanks.
Fuel truck is in position. Boarding requested.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Okay.
Pilot's boarding starting.
Response tower, Turkish
Flight slow.
904, radio check.
Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain.
Turkish
Pull
9704,
up.
visibility
Obstacle.
5.
Obstacle. Pull up.
Houston tower.
Sink rate.
Request high
Pull
clearance.
up.
Istanbul, what my
Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low.
Turkish
Gear.
9704,
Too low.
cleared Istanbul. Leading to Charlie, departure, initial climb 6000
Thank
feet,
you.
Stock 1354.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. 2,500.
Runway and
1,500.
Turkish 9704, runway 17, scenic to Charlie, departure, and Stock
Hi,
1354.
here's the fuel slip.
Thank you.
50,
Welcome. Have a nice
40.
flight.
30, 20, 10. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
departure scenic to
Too low.
Charlie,
Terrain.
runway
Caution.
17,
Terrain.
scope
Caution.
135,
Terrain.
and not sent,
Terrain. Terrain.
last
Pull up. Caution. Obstacle.
4.
Caution. Obstacle.
four.
Obstacle.
Scope
Obstacle. Pull up.
1354.
Turkish 9704, confirm initial climb 6000 feet.
Initial climb 6000 feet, correction. Departure scenic to Charlie, initial climb 6000, runway 17, scope 1354.
Your crew has boarded.
Turkish
Passengers
9704,
boarding
read back
starting.
correct. Bergen Tower, hello, Genex 77 Romeo November, established on ILS runway 1710 DME.
Genex 77 Romeo November, Flatland Tower, hello, winds 150 degrees, 15 knots, runway 17, clear to land.
Clear to land runway 17, Genex 77 Romeo November.
All passengers on board. Cabin crew slides arm and cross-check.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Request
welcome
ATC
on board
clearance.
today.
Good afternoon. Turkish. 11111.
Smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger
Turkish.
items.
1111 is at the gate with the numbers. Requesting ATC clearance.
If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review these safety instructions.
Okay, clear to our destination as filed. Squawk code is as assigned. Turkish. 1111.
kurallarına dikkatinizi çekmek istiyoruz. En bakışımızın başüstü dolaplarına
Pre-flight checklist.
Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal auto. Windows heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 058. Altimeter 1023.
Heading 058. Altimeter 1023. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi will be assigned by ATC. It will be a left seat takeoff. Using rated thrust, planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle. Observe and apply maximum braking, raise free brakes, and apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with the conditions, and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway. Stow the speed brake and set the parking brake and advise the cabin. This is the captain speaking. Remain seated, remain seated. I'll then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I'll initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we'll continue takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate, gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for the roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TACA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on the schedule. When flaps have been retracted and at or above flaps up maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set maximum continuous thrust and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are above our maximum landing weight, so we're okay to make an immediate return. The departure routine will be via ATC assigned SID, comply with all the published speed and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required. Flight directors are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
You can place smaller items under the seat in front of you. When the seatbelt sign is on, please fasten and adjust your seatbelt as shown. Keep your seatbelt fastened and visible until the seatbelt sign
Hey
is
guys,
on.
all packs are on board. Are we
Release
clear
it
to
as
close?
shown. Before the flight, extension and loop belts are given out by the
Yes.
cabin crew.
Thanks. Let me know if you
Please
need
switch your
anything.
mobile phones and all other electronic devices to flight mode. Mobile phones and other electronic devices without a flight mode must be switched on. Before takeoff and landing, please unplug all your electronic devices. Smartphones, tablets, and other small devices may be held, but laptops and larger devices must be stowed in their cases in the overhead compartments or under the seat in front of you. If your device is lost or falls into the seat structure, do not move your seat. Just call a member of our cabin crew. It is illegal to smoke on this flight, including electronic cigarettes. It is also strictly prohibited to smoke in the lavatories, which are equipped with smoke detectors. Should there be a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down automatically. Pull the nearest mask. Place it over your nose and mouth. Pull the straps to adjust your mask, and keep breathing normally. Make sure your mask is well adjusted before helping others.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight
Exits
today.
are
This is
located
the
on
lead
each
flight
side of the
attendant
cabin,
speaking.
at the front,
Please
center,
direct your
and
attention
rear.
to the cabin crew
The
for
exit
important
signs will help
safety
you locate
information.
them.
There is an instruction
Take a
card in
moment
your
now to
seat
locate
pocket
your
that
nearest
illustrates
sign,
the
which
safety
may be
equipment
behind
on
you.
this
In the
aircraft.
event of an emergency evacuation,
Regulations
leave the aircraft
require
following the
compliance
exit
with this
signs and
information
the
as well as
illuminated
all
path
crew
along the
instructions,
aisle.
lighted
To ensure a
information
quick
signs, and
evacuation,
posted
please
placards.
leave behind all
Fasten
hand
your
luggage,
seatbelt by
high
inserting the
heels,
metal
and
tip
sharp
into the buckle.
objects.
Tighten by
You will
pulling on
find
the
your
belt.
life vest
To release
attached
your
to your seat
seatbelt,
as
lift the
shown.
metal flap on the buckle.
needed,
It is
slip
our
it over
policy
your
that you
head,
keep your
attach
seatbelt
the
fastened at
straps,
all times
and
while
tighten it.
seated. Doors
When
are
you reach
clearly
the
marked with
exit,
exit
inflate
signs
your
and
life jacket
instructions
by
for
pulling
door
the red
operation.
toggles. or by blowing
Each
into
door is
the tube
equipped
or
with an
tubes.
escape
The
slide.
light will come on when in contact with
Locate
water.
the exit nearest you. The nearest
Response
exit
tower,
may be behind you.
Please only
In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized if there is
Turkish
a loss.
9704, pushing start through the QNH 1023.
Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting
Make sure
others.
you follow all signs and cabin
Your
crew
seat bottom
instructions
cushion
at
may
all
be used
times.
as a flotation device.
Enjoy
Pull up
your
and remove
flight.
the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Request pushback and start clearance.
Ground, Turkish, 1111, requesting pushback and start clearance. Okay, clear to push and start.
Western Tower, Guatemala Direct, Scandinavian 2875, radio check.
Before start
QNH
checklist.
2875,
Closed
Western
and
Tower,
locked.
readability
MCP.
5.
V2.
Roger, 2875.
1. Heading 170. Altitude. Flight level 323.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 140. VR 150. V2 160.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist completed.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Tower, Scandinavian 2875, hello again, requesting clearance to København, Kastrup, and we have information, go.
Scandinavian 2875, Roger, cleared København, Teaming to Charlie, departure. Initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 4014.
Cleared Kastrup, Teanig to Charlie, departure, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 4014, Scandinavian 2875.
Scandinavian 2875, we back correct.
Start engine 2.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure.
Start engine 1.
Start engine 1. Oil pressure.
Scandinavian 2875, we are ready for push and start.
First Turkish Airlines 704, stop push.
Stop push.
Starter cutout. Number 2 stable.
Scanner 2875, hvis du har plass bak deg, push and start approved QNH1023, men det ser ut som det blir blokka inn, så du får se om det er plass eller ikke.
Ja, det så ganske trangt ut, så jeg venter til han har kommet seg vekk, da, tenker jeg. Men push and start approved, QNH1023, Scandinavian 2875.
Efendim? Hemen açayım Fes.
Oh no. They have disqualified our flight.